What's up guys, Andrew Script coming at you guys today. Today's video is going to be a collection update. I have a few movies and an unboxing to show you guys. This is some stuff I actually picked up a few days ago. I haven't had a chance to make a video. I actually started making the video and then I had to redo the whole thing. It's a long story. So I'm going to do two separate videos. The first video is going to feature the movies and the unboxing, and then I'm going to do a separate video of some figures I got. I got a few NECA stuff I want to unbox and show you guys, so I'm going to do them separately. So the first video, this is going to be the videos. So I picked up 3 movies from a local shop. Well, it's semi-local. It's located in Fort Collins. It's called the Gorehounds Playground. I think they've been featured in Horror Hound or Rue Morgue, one of those magazines at one point. But yeah, it's about an hour and a half away from where I live. It's worth the drive though, because it's a really cool little shop. They have tons of movies and rare stuff. He also carries like Synopsis Films, Arrow, Scream Factory, all those films, keeps them all there. So yeah, I picked up 3 movies from him. The first one I got here is Found. So this is actually a really cool film. I watched this for the first time on Friday night, and then I actually watched it a second time yesterday, just because I really liked it that much. But yeah, basically this is about a kid who discovers that his older brother is a serial killer, and the little kid, he does really well in school, gets good grades, stays out of trouble, rather than the older brother is kind of like more of an outcast, I would say. But the little kid loves horror movies, and that's kind of his connection he has with his older brother. I don't want to give too much away without spoiling the film, but if you guys have not seen this, really good film, go check it out. It's a little indie flick, and it is signed here by the director Scott Shermer. You get special features in here, include the uncut version of the movie, which also includes the Making of Found documentary, a gag reel, 2 audio commentaries with the cast and crew, and then you get the original short film version of Headless and Deep Dwellers short film. So I think it's 2 short films you get in there. Short film commentaries with the Clockwork Creature Company as well. So this has disc art here, I'll show you guys. And then it does have reversible art as well, which I'll show you. Check that out. So yeah, really cool movie. I know it's been out for a few years, so I probably am late to the party on this one, but definitely check it out if you guys have not seen it. And then speaking of Found, we have Headless. So this one I actually have not watched yet. I'm really excited to check that one out. I'm gonna do that tonight. But this is essentially, in the movie Found, the little boy goes to a video store, rents a few movies. One of the movies he wants to rent is a movie called Headless, and they show like a small snippets of it. It's a fake movie that they just made about, it was like a slasher flick, and it shows like maybe 5 minutes of footage of the film on there, but people liked it enough to where they actually crowdfunded it to make it a whole movie, and that's what this is. So I don't think this is by the same director or writer, but I think Scott Shermer is still the producer on it. But I've heard pretty good things about this. It's supposed to be like a lost 70s style film, super gory and grotesque, and in the terms of Found, it is kind of a hard to watch movie in a way, I would say. It does have some blood and gore. The third act of the film is a little difficult. It's just a lot going on, so it kind of does like stay with you for a little bit. This one I don't know, I just heard about it. That's pretty brutal, but it sounds really cool. This synopsis on this is: in this lost slasher film from the 70s, a mass killer wages an unrelenting spree of murder, cannibalism, and necrophilia. But when his tortured past comes back to haunt him, he plunges even greater depths of madness and depravity, consuming the life of a young woman and those she holds dear. So special features include 5-part documentary, The Making of the Movie, gag reel, audio commentary with the director and writer, audio commentary with cast members, and trailers. This also does have some cover art and reversible art as well. Hopefully there's not too bad of a glare on those. So very cool. Excited to check that out. And then here I have Masters of Horror Season 1 Volume 2. I love the Masters of Horror films. I've had all of them, seen pretty much all of them. Just now kind of upgrading some of them onto Blu-ray. I picked this one up. This one is, I think, the hardest one to find. It doesn't go for a crazy amount online, but it's a little pricier than the others. But this one comes with my favorite one, Sick Girl, by Lucky McKee. But you also get Jennifer and Deer Woman. Very, very cool film. Short stories here. Sick Girl is absolutely hilarious, and if you guys don't know who Lucky McKee is, he's the guy that made May, which I hope all of you have seen by now as well. Another fantastic film. Nothing too special on the inside. No reversible arts. Special features include, you get a special feature basically for each film. So first one for Jennifer, you get audio commentary with the writer and actor and DVD producer. Second one's an audio commentary with director Lucky McKee, the composer, actors, and then an audio commentary with actors for Deer Woman, which Deer Woman is pretty cool too. Cool, so that's it for the 3 films that I picked up at that shop. I just want to show you guys pretty quickly. I'll show this next. I'll save the unboxing for last. So this I actually just picked up this morning. This is the new issue of Rue Morgue. I picked this up at my local Barnes & Noble. I try to buy these as much as I can. I don't get every month, but this one I wanted to make sure I did not miss out because it has the new Halloween in here. I'm not going to read through this whole thing or anything like that, but there's definitely some cool snippets in here talking about the new film. I think it has like some interviews with Jamie Lee Curtis and Danny McBride and stuff like that. So if you guys have not picked this up yet, this is the new issue for July. Make sure you go pick that up at your local bookstore. Now this is what I'm really excited about. I ordered this a couple weeks ago. It actually showed up on Friday. Today is now Sunday, so I've been waiting to open this for a few days. But yeah, I ordered this from Ariscope Pictures, which is the writer and director Adam Green's website. I'll show you guys what's in here. There's nothing else in there. Cool, so yeah, this is the VHS edition of Victor Crowley. I was very, very excited to see this come out. I believe it was put out by Broke Horror Fan and Witter Entertainment. They released 3 editions of this: standard, blood variant, and then they had an exclusive edition on their website as well. I think Adam Green's website only had like either 25 or 50 of these. I don't remember, of this variant. This is the bloody variant. This is pretty limited. Comes autographed by Adam Green, of course, and it's in a cool clamshell style box. So yeah, you got Victor Crowley on the cover there, and then pretty cool looking spine as well. I'm hoping you guys can see this. Make sure I'll stand up here just so you can. There's probably a glare on it, so. On the side it says Broke Horror Fan. And then you got like the plane there, and I'll read you guys the synopsis here. I'm sure most of you guys have seen Victor Crowley. It's not everyone's favorite film. A lot of people don't like it. I absolutely love it. It's probably my second favorite in the whole franchise. It's definitely less serious, but the kills are absolutely awesome. I love practical effects, and that's all it is. And Kane Hodder is just phenomenal, and I just really enjoyed this one. I thought it was really fun, well done. I got to go see it in theaters, and it's just a really cool experience. But synopsis on this is: returned to his swamp in 2007, over 40 people were brutally torn to pieces in Louisiana's Honey Island swamp. Over the past decade, lone survivor Andrew, which is Perry Shen's character, claims that local legend Victor Crowley was responsible for the horrific massacre. Have been met with a great controversy, but when a twist of fate puts him back at the scene of the tragedy, Crowley is mistakenly resurrected, and Andrew must face the bloodthirsty ghost from his past. So, inside, I believe it's supposed to come with something from Adam Green. Yeah, it comes with a note here, but I'll show this is what you get when you open it up. VHS tape says Victor Crowley on there. Oh no. Something's cracked in there. Hopefully nothing damaged. It just might be some loose plastic or something, but hopefully the film and everything's okay. You can hear something rattling around. So that sucks. I hopefully won't have to reach out and get that fixed. Actually, I don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Hopefully nothing major. But let me read you guys the note you get in here. If I can get it out. So, it says, "Beloved Hatchet Army member, you hold in your hands the extremely limited edition official VHS release of Victor Crowley, the 4th installment in the Hatchet franchise. When I made the first Hatchet film, it was my answer to what was happening to the genre I loved so dearly. In the mid-2000s, the horror genre was ruled by remakes, found footage films, and torture porn flicks. As a kid who was raised by Craven, Carpenter, Romero, and the other true masters, it just wasn't my scene. I didn't fall in love with horror movies because I wanted to watch someone suffer for 90 minutes, watch women be raped, or watch animals get hurt, and I especially didn't become a horror fan because I wanted to watch every movie I loved get remade. I missed the fun, I missed the practical effects, driven magic shows, I miss the unstoppable monster villains. Don't get me wrong, I believe that there's room for every kind of horror movie, even the ones that are sheer depravity. As an art form, we need it all. I just personally prefer pure entertainment over disturbing punishment. As the story goes, every studio initially passed on Hatchet because slasher movies were dead, and so my friends and I made it independently. A decade later, with 3 sequels, Howling Mask comic books, and more merchandise than I can list. Hell, there's even Hatchet hot sauce now. The rest is history. The Hatchet series celebrates everything I loved about the golden age of 80s slashers. So having an official VHS release of Victor Crowley, my most personal Hatchet film to date, truly means the world. Broke horror fan Alex Defencio, I don't know how to say her name, I'm sorry. Writer and entertainment James Solano, and artist Will Perkins worked incredibly hard to make this special edition happen. It was their idea to take modern genre films that elect the feeling of old school horror and release them on VHS format. I couldn't be more honored to have Victor Crowley be the first film released as a part of a nostalgic yet functional series. Having lived through both the birth and death of the local video store era, my horror movie education happened on VHS. Whether you purchase this copy to actually watch or just display on a shelf part of your Hatchet collection, I'm confident that you'll share my nostalgic love for this classic format in an era of wonderful high-definition picture and theatrical quality surround sound. There is something extremely comforting about watching a film like Victor Crowley on VHS. Much like the movie itself, I hope that this special viewing experience takes you back to those good old days when your biggest worry on a Friday night was what would still be in stock at your local video store, as opposed to how to comprehend this week's mass shooting. These days, we sure could all use a fun escape from reality, and that's always been my goal with the Hatchet series. So go on and caress the clamshell case, breathe in the old school smell of tape itself, and enjoy the mechanical sounds that your VCR make when you load the cartridge in. And most of all, lighten up, feel good, and have fun again. Scream bloody gore, Adam Green. Sorry guys, that was really long to read, but pretty cool. I think it's limited to this variant only to get this little note in there. Like I said, I'm gonna plug this in, make sure everything's working okay. I'm a little concerned I might have to reach out and get a replacement. Hopefully not. But yeah, very cool edition of Victor Crowley here on VHS. So that's it for this video, guys. It's a little bit longer than it probably wanted it to be, but I want to make sure you guys saw everything. Keep an eye out. I'm going to have a second video. It's going to show an unboxing of, I got 3 NECA figures to show you guys that just came out. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.